Hey guys, Drogs here, Fully Painted Miniatures. It's been a while. I took a week off, so it's actually been 2 weeks since I've recorded. Um, kind of just hit a wall a little bit with Crooked Mask. So we are attempting to defeat him on expert difficulty, and this is my 20th attempt. So 19 losses in a row. I did, however, set this board up ahead of time, so I'm after the 19th loss. So I am still going in, I guess, with a plan. Although after 2 weeks, I don't even really remember how to play very well. So we're just gonna try and see how it goes. Everything's already been shuffled. It's been sitting on my desk for 2 weeks, so I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little dusty. That's all right. I'm gonna get this one going. I just needed a little mental break. So I'm using Kadir and Zaxos apparently. So Kadir has the Emerald Shard, which allows you to gain 1 life point, which is really useful combined with the Arcane Nexus. And then her ability allows her to pull 3 spell cards from her discard pile to her hand and double prep. So try to, I guess, just kill him as quickly as possible is the idea. And then I have Zaxos, who can double charge her ability so that she can use it again. So if you assume that each mage gets to use their special ability once in a game, I'll basically get to use Kadir's twice. And then hopefully I get to use his to allows me to manipulate the turn order deck. So if I use that on the correct turn, that can make or break a game. So the idea is, hopefully that will get me 6, Arcane Nexus and Chaos Arc extras to do like that extra 20, 30 damage and take down Crooked Mask. I think that's what I was thinking there. And then for cards, we have Jade, Sifter's Pearl, Clouded Sapphire, Flexing Dagger, Focusing Orb, Amplify Vision, Essence Theft, Chaos Arc, Arcane Nexus. So that's a little interesting. So good. Jade and Sifter's Pearl are good to get your economy going quickly. Sifter's Pearl is great for getting rid of corruptions. Cloud Sapphire is just a nice little bonus if you can get it. Flexing Dagger, Focusing Orb, and Amplify Vision. So all 3 abilities to open up your breaches. I guess the idea is that way I can get to the Focusing Orb to destroy them quickly. And that also powers up my Chaos Arcs. And then, yeah, I'm going to Essence Theft to help heal. Chaos Arc, Arcane Nexus for damage. Arcane Nexus let me double cast. Jump. So, yeah, I think this is a really solid attempt. And with all that focusing power, I can really just go for spells as hard. So we'll just try it and see. All right, we're going to start with Kadir. She's going to prep a Spark. And for 4, she's... well... Amplify Vision? I guess? Or do I go for 2 Jades? I'm going to go for an Amplify Vision. Jades are pretty easy to add anytime. Okay, Zaxos is going to prep Flare, and he will buy an Amplify Vision. So hope everyone's been doing well. I'm glad to be back. All right, Zaxos is back. So Flare reveals top card, Nemesis, so that does 1 damage. It's going to be direct onto Crooked Mask, brings him down to 69. We'll then prep a Spark, and then with 4, man, it costs 5 to open that. I'll buy another Amplify Vision, I guess. Nemesis is going to go. It's okay, puppies. If you're good, you'll get treats when I'm done. Nemesis' turn. Agony Field. To discard, destroy a card that costs 2 Aether or more. Power 2 Unleash. Any player discards 3 cards in hand and then draws 1. Okay. And Nemesis again. I'm missing a card. I'm missing a card. Well, that's not good. How'd that happen? Well, first we'll do the Nemesis turn. Burden. The players collectively gain 2 corruptions and place them on top of their deck. Any player focuses a breach. So 1, 2, and we will focus Zaxos' 4th breach. I'm going to... That's really strange. If I get... Oh. Here it is. Alright. And then Kadir gets to go. So she's going to cast Spark. 1 damage. And then she will pay 3 to open up her 2nd breach. And prep 2 Sparks. If I had bought Jades, I probably would use one to destroy an Agony Field. I'm not going to destroy an Amplify Vision for it, though. Okay. Keter does get to go next. Corruption card, cert, first. So Gravehold takes 2 damage. Drops us to 28. Focus a breach. So focus her 4th. I'm going to move that over to Zaxos. She will then cast 2 Sparks. Brings Crooked down to 66 from 68. Prep Amplify Vision. And then everybody's got full life, so she's going to use that 3rd Aether and buy Citrus Pearl. And she does get to go again. She will cast Amplify Vision. That's going to do 2 damage to Crooked Mass. Brings them to 64. And I'll focus her 3rd breach. Which is pretty cool. Prep Spark. And then she has 4. And she will buy 2 Jades. So 1, 2. Nemesis. Agony Field activates. Unleash. Any player discards 3 cards in hand. We're going to have that be Kadir. And then draws 1. There's also an Unleash there. We will also give that to Kadir. I'll take that back. I'm going to give that to Zaxos. And we draw a card. Player with the most crystals in their hands, that's Zaxos. Discards all their crystals, suffers 3 damage. Brings them down to 7. And gains a card from the supply pile that costs 4 or less. I'll take another Amplify Vision. That's 3 for him. And Nemesis goes again. Corruptor comes out. It's got 6 life. Deals 1 damage to Gravehold every activation. Every time you damage him, he takes, you gain a corruption card. And this should be double Zaxos now. So Spark is going to do 1 damage. Crooked Mask brings him to 63. And we'll prep Amplify Vision. Awesome. 3 corruption cards. Not great. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay. Grateful takes 2 damage. You may look at the top card of your deck. You may destroy this. I will destroy that crystal. Gravefold suffers 2 damage. 24. You may focus a breach. We'll focus his 4th breach. Discard 2 non-corruption cards. Suffer 2 damage. Brings him down to 5. And you may shuffle any player's turn order card back into the turn order deck. We will take Gears. Okay, so that gets rid of all of his cards. He can still cast Amplify Vision. He will not hit the Corruptor with it, though. 61. And focus that. 2nd breach. Not the best start. Alright, we're going to start with Kadir. She's going to cast Spark. Brings Crooked Mask down to 60. And then she can gain 4 power, or 3 and a life. So she will do 3 and a life, and she will buy another Sifter's Pearl, and Sifter's Pearl lets them both discard. And that heals Zaxos back up to 6. So Kadir had a pretty decent turn. Zaxos had a terrible round where he ended up taking 5 damage and basically had both of his hands discarded. So he got 1 Amplify Vision out of it, and that was it. He wasn't able to purchase anything else. So he still has no gems. Kadir was able to get 2 Jades and 2 Sifter's Pearls, however. So her economy should be feeling pretty good going forward. Yeah. I would rather have something that did 3 damage. Take out the Corruptor. Alright, Corruptor does 1 damage to Gravehold. And we get the Haze Spewer. This thing does damage equal to its current life to Gravehold, and then takes 1 damage after every activation. It does double activate. So that is 6 damage between the 2 of them to Gravehold. That's not good. That was a bad draw. But Haze Spewer does drop to 4 life. And then we draw another card. I have nothing. Spend 6 Aether to discard. Power 2, unleash twice. Good news is, Nemesis is done for this round. Alright, we're going to start with Kadir. We're going to prep Amplify Vision. And then 2 Jades and 2 Crystals. That is 4. That is 6. Aether. Ooh. She's going to grab a Sapphire. And she's done with gems for the game. I almost grabbed a Chaos Arc, but she only has 2. Probably should have grabbed a Chaos Arc. But, what the hell. Alright, she gets to go again. Amplify Vision is going to do 2 damage to the Haze Spewer. Brings him down to 2. And it's going to focus her 3rd breach. Prep 2 Sparks. And for 3, she's going to buy another Sifter's Pearl. It's okay. Hey, no jump. No jump. It's okay, puppies. Oh! Yeah. It's okay. You guys want to go outside? Come on. Let's go. Yeah. They're silly. They're fun. They are my best friends. I love them very much. That's my coffee pot. Have a little coffee. It's kind of early in the day still. Okay, so oh shit, did I go twice already? I don't think I did. No, that was the first one. Hey, down, no jump, no jump. Daddy's recording a video. You be a good girl. No, it's okay. You go outside on your own. Here, I'll walk you to the door. It's okay. Daddy's shooting a video. I'm going to shoot a few videos today. Yeah. Unfortunately, my job makes it really tough for me to record these videos once a day. Kind of just wiped out by the time I get home. So I think I only went once with Kadir. Yeah. All right, guys. No more. No treat. You two. Ow. They've been getting really bad about jumping up lately. Sorry, I'm way out of practice. I know this is not my best video. Guys, that's enough. No, down. All right. Discard 2 no corruption cards. Suffer 2 damage. Shuffle any player's non-corruption card back into the deck. Destroy this. So she takes 2 damage. Brings her to 8. She's going to cast both Sparks. That's going to kill the Haze Spear. And then she's going to use Emerald Shard to heal 1. Brings her back up to 9. And then Sifter's Pearl will buy a Jade. So I actually didn't mean for her to keep buying gems like that. That will both discard. But it's not a bad thing, because I'm getting her those extra turns. And look at that. Ooh, sexy. That's 5, 7, 8, 9. So that's enough for an Arcane Nexus and a Jade. Or a Flexing Dagger. Potentially. Alright. We're going to prep Amplify Vision. And then 3 is going to buy Sifter's Pearl. And we'll hold on to the Flare. So I want to give Kadir those extra turns, because I'm trying to get her to have the Chaos Arts specifically. I want her to get all 5 of those as possible. Arcane Nexus is really good for her too. So you can double activate her Emerald Shard, which I forgot to put back in their deck. All right, and we do get Kadir again. So she's going to get 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, plus generate a charge for Zaxos. Arcane Nexus and a Jade, or an Amplify Vision and an Essence Theft. We're going to go Amplify Vision and Essence Theft for 9. She needs some more firepower. All right, and then Zaxos, he has 2 corruption cards. Gravehold suffers 2 damage, and Gravehold suffers 2 damage. Focuses a breach, so that opens up his 4th. And look at the top card of your deck. You may destroy this. Crystal, yes. He will then cast Amplify Vision. Focuses second breach. That's going to do 2 damage to Crooked Mask, brings him to 58. And then he will prep Amplify Vision and Flare. He's got to hold on to that spark. And then... Never got his economy going, which is unfortunate. But he does have 3 Amplify Visions. So that'll at least help him get his breaches open, even if his economy does suck. So that went much better. Hopefully I can still get a couple more cards in before he activates. Gravehold is taking a lot of damage. Alright, so we do get Zaxos. Flare is going to do 4 damage. So between Flare is going to do 4 damage, our Amplification is going to do 2. So we're going to kill the Corruptor with that. 6 damage. That gains 2 Corruption cards. On top of the deck, but it also focuses second breach. Not too shabby. And then we're going to prep Amplify Vision and Spark. And then for 3, he will buy a Sifter's Pearl. Okay. Definitely feel a lot better about Zaxos right now. All right, we get Kadir. Does she have enough to... No, that's 5. And 6 to get rid of nothing. She'll prep Amplify Vision. And then for 5, she will buy Essence Stuffed. And that also activates Sifter's Pearl. They will both discard. Oh, okay. And we get Zaxos. Oh, 2 Corruption cards. Gravehold suffers 3 damage, drops it to 10. Gain 2 life. Let's suffer 1 damage, so I'm going to just gain 1. Brings me back up to 7. You may destroy a non-corruption card in your hand. He will destroy a crystal. And that gives him 3 Aether to buy another Sifter's Pearl. And that'll be his turn. Oh, wow. So I really did get 8 activations in a row. Not too shabby. Discard 2 non-corruption cards in your hand. 2 sparks. Suffer 2 damage. Brings me from 9 to 7. Shuffle any player's turn order card back into the turn order deck. So... I think I want to stick with Kadir. Giving her those extra turns. She doesn't have a Chaos Arc or an Arcane Nexus yet. And I want her to have all of those, if possible. And then she generates 4 Aether. Oh, she can cast Amplify Vision. Yep. Which does 2 damage to Crooked Mask. Sorry. Brings him down to 56. Pretty decent damage I'm doing to him. I'm pretty happy about that. And that's going to open up her 3rd breach. So she's almost got all of her breaches open. And then she's going to generate 4 Aether, and I will buy a Focusing Orb. And that Sifter's Pearl activates, and he will get rid of the crystal. All right. I never did get rid of the Eye of Nothing, which is unfortunate. But we get Needle Maw. 11 life, does 2 damage. Every activation to Gravehold. And he's going to activate... Oh, no. Did I give myself a free extra activation? I don't know. I don't know if I'm paying close enough attention. I don't think I'm going to win either way, so it's fine. All right, prep those two. That's worth 4 or 3. And a healing. So I'm going to take 3 and a healing and buy the last Sifter's Pearl. And Sifter's Pearl activates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, good. 9 again. And Nemesis. So I have nothing is going to activate. That's a double unleash. 1, 2. Double shuffle. If I'm pretty sure I screwed up something there. I feel like I gave Kadir an extra activation there that I wasn't supposed to, but if I didn't, great. I feel like I'm doing pretty good overall. Although, I guess I'm just finishing. Well, no, that was the 4th round, so I'm about halfway through. By the 8th round, you lose the game. But I've done 14 damage to Crooked Mask. That's pretty good. He's done 20 damage to Grateful, which is horrible. I'm in really bad shape there. But 8 life, 7 life, and almost have all of Kadir's breaches opened. And I'm actually not in a terrible spot with his Axos's either. He's almost got his 3rd one opened. And the other one's going to take 4, but he's got 3 Amplified Visions, so he's not that far off either. And as far as firepower and everything, we have all 5 Amplified Visions are purchased. Zaxos has 3, Kadir has 2. Once all the breaches get open, it bumps up to a 3 damage spell. So it's okay. 2 Essence Theft, that is also a 3 damage spell. 4 and a 3rd, 4th breach, so that's okay. So both mid damage spells, so that's 7 mid damage cards between the 2 of them. I don't have any Chaos Arcs or Arcane Nexuses. I did manage to buy all the Sifter's Pearls. That makes me happy. Probably want to get those Jades too. But I definitely, so focus now is Focusing Orbs, Chaos Arcs, Arcane Nexuses. And probably some Jades for Zaxos. Just so you can buy charges. But we'll see. Alright, so Nidamaa is going to activate first. Brings Grateful down to 8. So I'm definitely in danger territory. And we get the Cauterizer. Does damage to players equal to its current life. Takes 3 hits to kill it. Alright. Essence Theft and Amplify Vision. So yeah, I guess I'll have both of those hit Cauterizer for 1 damage each. Amplify Vision is going to open up her 4th breach. Essence Theft, I will discard a crystal to heal Zaxos 1. So he's up to 8 now. All of her breaches are open. And she generates 8 Aether, as well as a charge for Zaxos. And with 8, she's going to buy a Chaos Arc and a Jade. Nemesis goes. So that is 2 damage to Greyfold. Brings us to 6. And 1 damage. Kadir will take that. And we draw a card. Twisting Madness, power 2. Greyfold gains 3 life. Crooked Mask gains 13. Discard 4 cards in hand. Draw 1 card to cancel. All right, we get Zaxos. Gravehold takes 2 damage, brings it to 4. Look at the top card of your deck, you may destroy it. That's good. 3 damage to Gravehold, so okay. He's going to cast Spark to kill the Cauterizer. Amplify Vision is going to do 3 damage to the Nidomal. Bring him to 8. It's also going to open his second breach. He will then prep both Amplify Visions and Flare. And Sifter's Pearl generates 2 Aether for Jade, as well as a Sift. Man, good. Good luck there. He gets to go again. Flare is going to do 4 damage. Sweet. And then these will, so that's 8 damage total between 2 Amplify Visions, which is exactly how much Nidomal has. So Flare does 4, each Amplify Vision does 2. So that is enough to kill the Nidomal. And that will focus the third breach twice. Oh, I forgot about these. Suffer 1 damage from each. You may return a 0-cost card to your hand. Flare. And you may destroy a non-corruption card. In hand, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to then discard all 4 of these to discard Twisting Madness. So that's his turn. But that is very worthwhile. So 2 very good turns there for Zaxos. It's okay, little ones. It's okay. Okay, you guys can have a treat. So I think I just got a little unlucky in this game, just in terms of how much damage is being dealt to Gravehold. So that's going to bring me down to 1. Discard 2 non-corruption cards from your hand. Suffer 2 damage. All right. And I'm going to put her card back in again. Keep giving Kadir those extra turns. She's going to destroy the Focusing Orb to heal Gravehold by 3. I didn't even realize that was in her hand. That's awesome. And she's going to prep Amplify Vision, which is now in that spot. Will do 4 damage. And it is her turn again. She will cast Amplify Vision. It will do 4 damage. Bring Crooked Mass 52. That feels pretty good. She will then prep Essence Theft, and she generates, what is that, 4, 5, 6 Aether, which is enough for a Chaos Arc. And the Sift from Sifter's Pearl, and we will get rid of that. So, not so bad. Not so bad. She now has 2 Chaos Arcs. I want her special ability up as soon as possible. So it's possible for me to win. I basically need to buy all 4 of those Chaos Focusing Orbs and sacrifice them. The thing that's really cool about Chaos Arc is combined with Kadir's special ability. So Chaos Arc gets 2 additional damage for each prep spell in an adjacent breach, right? So I can use her special ability, put 2 Chaos Arcs in the 3rd spot, and then I can put, say, like 2 Essence Thefts in the 4th. And if I already had enough cards in hand between the 3 I pull and whatever she happens to have in her hand, I could have 2 in the 2nd spot as well. And so then those two in the middle, they each get a +1 from the third breach, bringing them to 4 damage, and then they get 2 for each additional. And since they'd have, or adjacent, and since they'd have 4, it's 8 additional damage. So each of those Chaos Arcs would do 12 damage. So you do 24 damage just with that, the 2 Chaos Arcs in your third breach, plus whatever you have in your fourth and your second. So you can do quite a bit of damage. You know, if I had 2 Essence Stuffs there, that's another 8. So now you're up to 32 damage. And even with 2 Sparks, that's 34. So you can do quite a bit of damage. And that's just with 1 use of her special ability. So then I could double charge it with Zaxos and do it again. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, is I just need to fully charge these special abilities as quickly as possible. Good news. Okay, so it is Nemesis' turn, but luckily he's got nothing on the board. So we pull out a Venomite. I can understand why I picked this combination. Basically, I just have to get her the right cards in her hand, which is a minimum of 2 Chaos Arcs, which I know are both in here. And I need to activate her special ability now, before she shuffles again. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off, but we'll see. All right, we did get Zaxos. Gravehold suffers 3 damage. Brings us down to 4. It's going to be tight. Gain 2 life. All right, so that brings him back up to 8. And then he generates 5 Aether, which I'm going to buy 2 charges with, because he's so close that this way, if I can get, I don't know, if I get him again, we'll be in good shape. 2, 3. Nemesis. Player with the lowest life suffers 2 damage, or I can discard a spell. I'm just going to have Kadir take the damage. I am not worried about that as much as I am. I need to just nuke him as soon as possible. All right, that's not what I was hoping for, but it's okay. Yeah, that sucks. I really wanted Zaxos to go again. All right, that's probably a game loser right there, but it's okay. It's all right. This is why we play. So I'm going to cast Essence Stuff. It's going to do 4 damage to the Venomite. Drops him to 5. And I will discard a Spark. No. Crystal. To heal herself 1. Prep 2 Sparks. And 2 Sifter's Pearls. Buy 1 charge. And a Jade. And I get to sift twice. So this is why I was trying to avoid was flipping over that deck, because now her special ability doesn't allow me to pull those Chaos Arcs out until after I've played them. All right, Gravehold suffers 2 damage. It's okay. No bark. Focus a Breach. All right, Amplify Vision, Spark, and 4 Aether. So that's enough for him to charge his ability and buy a... Oh! Should I buy Focusing Orbs? No, because by the time I get to them... Man. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll end up with a Lucky Shuffle. Focusing Orb and Sifter's Pearl. Okay. we get Kadir. She's going to cast 2 sparks. It's going to do 4 damage to the Venomite. She will prep Essence Theft, Amplify Vision. And then she gets 2, 3, 4 Ether or 3 and a life. She will take the life point and a charge. With the Sifter's Pearl, Raina, stop it. No punch. He will discard the crystal. Wait till I'm done. So I don't feel very good about this. I think Gravehold's going to get wiped just by a corruption card before I can heal it. My best bet is that I get a Unleash and I shuffle with Zaxos and magically get a Focusing Orb before I get a corruption card that makes Gravehold take damage. Without that shuffle, I don't see how I could possibly survive for much longer. And while I could probably activate Kadir's special ability, I only have, I'm going to be pulling out an Amplify Vision and stuff and a Spark using her special ability. That's not super fun. All right, so Zaxos takes 2 damage. I guess he could use it too, but he doesn't have any real spell cards. Yeah, that's all junk. Turn a card to cost 0. And you may destroy none. So I'll return a crystal, and then I'll destroy the crystal. Yay. Okay. Spark is going to go off, kill the Venomite. Amplify Vision is going to go off for 3, which will open his 3rd breach. So all breaches are open for both mages, so that's nice. I can get behind that. And that's going to drop Crooked Mass to 49. He will then prep both Amplify Visions. He will use Sifter's Pearl to buy a charge. And Sifter's Pearl will activate. They will both discard. Now, do I want to use his special ability to charge up Kadir's? Now, I can use this during... So I can give her 3 charges and give himself back 1. Yeah, I think I do. Okay. I'm going to use his special ability. He's going to give 3 charges to Kadir. So she's fully charged. He's going to give himself 1. He obviously paid 5. And then he can look at the turn order deck. And we're going to go do that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, he didn't cast those yet. Okay. So that's game over right there. Which is why I put his second activation card further back. So I basically got to win it right now. Okay. So we do get Kadir. She gets to cast Amplify Vision for 4. Essence Theft for 4, so that's 8 damage. Brings Crooked Mass to 41. Okay. We then get to prep Chaos Arc. Very nice. I then get to buy Cloud Sapphire. This is 6/9. So I will use 6 crystal aether. I'll generate 6 aether by a Chaos Arc. I will then activate her special ability, which allows me to pull 3 cards back. So I will also prep a Chaos Arc and Amplify Vision and Essence Stuffed. And I then generate, so that cost me all 5 there. And then with the Sapphire, I will generate a charge, which the Sapphire also generates a charge for Zaxos. So, oh, okay. There's a chance. All right. Discard 2 non-corruption cards, Spark and Crystal. Suffer 2 damage. Shuffle any player's turn order card back into the turn order deck. Now it's shuffle. So it's it's basically a 25% chance. But hey, I got a 25% chance of it being Kadir, 25% chance of Zaxos, which is game over. Kadir might be a game winner, and 50% chance of it being Nemesis, which probably isn't a game over unless it does direct damage to Gravehold. So there's a chance. All right. Now, I will cast both Chaos Arcs. They both go to 4 damage because of the 3rd breach, and then they each have 2 adjacent. So that's 4 plus 4. So that's 8 damage each. So that's 16. And then Essence Theft goes to 4. So that's 20. Amplify Vision goes to 3 to 4. So that's 24 damage total. So 41 minus 24 is 37, 17. So that brings Crooked Mass down to 17. So this is definitely a winning strategy. So I can see why I was doing it. Oh, well, I guess I didn't get any. And then we prep Chaos Arc and Amplify Vision. So that would also go to 10 damage. That's 10 damage on deck. So what has she got? That is 4, 6. Oh, not quite enough for her to charge up her special ability again. So that's not going to be a game winner, but it's still close. And this is 8 damage here. So if I could have somehow survived this, I don't see that happening now. Yeah, no. Gravehold suffers 3 damage. Gravehold suffers 2 damage. Boom. Dead. But that was really close. I like that. I just didn't. I probably would have gone economy a little bit earlier. And oh, it's okay, puppies. And try to get Essence Arcane Nexuses, because I didn't get those for anybody. Because an Arcane Nexus getting you a double Clouded Sapphire is killer, or even a double heal. They actually, like 6 life, 3 life, that's pretty good without having Brahma. So I feel pretty good about this. I'm going to reset up now that I'm like refamiliar with, I'm going to do the exact same setup and just try it again. So anyway, if you guys stuck around, thank you so much. This has been the 20th attempt on Crooked Mass, but hey, I got him down to 17 life. That was pretty close. And I mean, this, yeah, I should have focused more on getting their special abilities up. instead of acquiring cards later in the game, and I think I could have won that one. So, alright guys, love you. You're the best. Bye-bye.